Welcome back to Storytime with Miss Poka. Before we get started, grab your favorite blanket, your favorite snack, and your very own copy of A Tale of Twirls. Hello friends! Today we'll be reading A Tale of Twirls, written by Kittina and the Starlight Ballerina, and art by Stella Morris. Once upon a dance, moonlight trickled over a quiet alley in Pourret Pines. A curious little creature tiptoed towards dusty glass. Kit peeked inside, hoping to find something. She just wasn't quite sure what. The little cat scowled and huffed as she nudged against stubborn doors and windows. She tried and tried, but couldn't find a way in. Then one night, Kit gasped in surprise at the sight of a small opening. You weren't here before. As Kit climbed inside, she noticed dance posters scattered on the walls. She tried to copy the easier shapes, pliés and relevés. But when she moved farther into the huge room, a voice called, "Who are you?" Kit spun around, but saw no one. She held her breath, but her heart fluttered. You come here every night. What are you searching for? Kit followed the voice and tilted her head as she leaned closer. She blinked. Was the mirror talking? I'm not sure, she confessed. I have food, freedom, and beautiful trees to climb. And the town's children tickle my chin and scratch my ears. Music echoed faintly through the studio. What do you hear? Asked the mirror. Kit closed her eyes, listened, and started to sway. There's a twitch in my belly, like a butterfly wants to play. The mirror chuckled. A tiny dance caterpillar. Kit watched in wonder as her reflection twirled even though she was standing still. I see now. You are a ballerina at heart, the mirror said. I will help you find your dance. Kit reflection shimmered and wore a tutu and tiara that sparkled like starlight. When the lesson began, Kit wasn't impressed. Pliés and tendas, she snorted. I thought there'd be more twirling and tiaras. The mirror laughed. Patience, my friend. Keep coming back and you'll see. After what felt like a million pliés and tendas, they moved on to passés, and when she balanced in 100 passés and learned a pile of fancy French ballet steps, Kit finally noticed the magic in the moves. After many lessons, Kit almost couldn't believe her ears when the mirror said, Now you're ready to twirl. Kit twirled around like a pro. Look at me. I'm fabulous, she squealed. But then she froze. There was someone at the window. I'm not ready to show my twirl, she thought. When she turned back to the mirror, the Starlight Ballerina was gone. Kit's tail drooped. I guess we're done for the night. She raced back the next evening, ready for more lessons, but the entrance was sealed. No! I wasn't done dancing, Kit cried. But as her tears fell, her grumpiness slowly melted away, leaving only gratitude. After all, she had found her twirl. Thank you. It was amazing. Kit waved goodbye to the mirror ballerina. Then she stretched her arms wide and twirled in the moonlight. She didn't care who saw her. She had her moves, and that was a gift. Suddenly, the door swung wide open, inviting her back inside. Kit darted through the door to greet her generous friend, but the mirror had disappeared. In its place was a bucket and a mop. Well, the least I can do is give this place a good cleaning, she mumbled. And with a sigh, Kit filled the bucket and got busy. As she cleaned, Kit danced around the room, kicking and spinning and balancing. Friendly faces gathered, but Kit didn't notice. She was too busy cleaning and twirling. At dawn, a swirl of gold sparkles flew through the air. Kit noticed something shiny by the door. She picked it up, turning it over in her paws. It was a key, and the label read, Kittina Ballerina, School Director. The little cat whispered, Kittina, as if trying on the fancy new name. With a grin, she hugged the key. I promise I'll share what I learned, Kittina said. Thank you, my friend. A whole new world of twirls awaited, and Pirouette Pines was more than ready for it. The end. The end. Friends, wasn't Kit amazing, twirling and dancing and making her moves magical? Is there a dance that make you happy? I would love to know. Leave your favorite dance moves below. And if you wasn't able to read along, that's okay. I'm going to add the link below so you can add it to your very own Storytime collection. Bye, friends. Hello, friends. Miss Poka has a very special announcement. We will now be raffling away a t-shirt a month to our very own viewers. Go to pokaspeaks.com and upload what was your favorite book on Storytime with Miss Poka.